Vampire. Vampires are undead creatures that survive by drinking human blood. Their origins come from European folklore, where they were believed to rise from graves at night to feed on the living. In horror films, vampires are often portrayed with pale skin, sharp fangs, and supernatural abilities like hypnotism, super strength, and immortality. What makes them unique is their blend of elegance and danger, often living secretly among humans while hiding their deadly hunger. Werewolf. Werewolves are humans who transform into wolf-like monsters, usually during a full moon. The legend traces back to ancient myths across Europe and the Middle East. In horror movies, the transformation is often painful and dramatic, emphasizing the loss of human control. Werewolves represent the fear of the wild side within people, turning ordinary characters into uncontrollable predators. Zombie. Zombies are reanimated corpses that roam the world in search of human flesh. The idea began with Haitian folklore, but became popular in modern horror through films featuring large-scale outbreaks. Zombies usually move slowly, act mindlessly, and spread their condition through bites. They are terrifying not because of intelligence, but because of their unstoppable numbers and the collapse of society they often represent. Ghost. Ghosts are the spirits of people who have died but remain in the world of the living. Many horror films depict them haunting specific places, such as houses, hospitals, or old buildings. Some ghosts seek revenge, while others try to communicate unfinished business. Their invisible nature and ability to appear suddenly make them one of the most psychologically unsettling monsters. Demon. Demons are supernatural, evil entities often connected to religious beliefs about hell or dark spiritual realms. In horror movies, they frequently possess humans, manipulate reality, or torment victims mentally and physically. Demons are especially frightening because they are often portrayed as ancient, powerful, and nearly impossible to defeat without special rituals. Witch. Witches in horror films are humans who practice dark magic. While the idea comes from historical folklore and witch trials, horror versions often show witches casting curses, creating potions, or controlling supernatural forces. Some witches appear as ordinary people hiding their powers, while others are shown as ancient figures guarding forbidden knowledge. Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein's monster originates from Mary Shelley's novel about a scientist who creates life from assembled body parts. In horror films, the creature is usually huge, stitched together, and brought to life through electricity. What makes this monster interesting is that it is not always evil. Many stories portray it as misunderstood, showing the danger of science without responsibility. Alien creature. Alien monsters come from outer space and often appear in science fiction horror. These creatures can take many forms, from insect-like predators to intelligent invaders. Their threat comes from the unknown nature of extraterrestrial life. Horror films use aliens to explore fears about invasion, experimentation, and humanity encountering something far beyond its understanding. Slasher killer. Slasher killers are human monsters who stalk victims with brutal determination. Unlike supernatural creatures, they rely on weapons, stealth, and psychological terror. These villains often wear masks or have mysterious pasts, making them feel almost mythical despite being human. Their persistence and ability to keep returning make them one of the most recognizable horror threats. Mutant creature. Mutant monsters are beings that were once normal animals or humans, but changed through radiation, experiments, or environmental disasters. In horror films, they often appear oversized, deformed, or incredibly aggressive. Mutants represent fears about science gone wrong and the unintended consequences of human experimentation.